everyone. I just wanted to make this video, and I'm not going to try to keep it short or anything. I'm just going to try to keep it short and explain my business testimony to y'all. Some of you are with me from the beginning, so you've seen this all take place, but a lot of you are brand new, and I want to encourage you. I just hit Ruby Ambassador last month, and I'm probably going to be hitting Senior Ruby this month, and it's September, and as you know, Emerald comes next. But let me start at the beginning. When I first started Plexus, and it was in July of 2013, so 2 years ago is when I joined. For one thing, I was very immature. I had no idea what I was doing, and I hardly even recognized myself now. But I was all excited, ready to do the business, ready to do this thing. I signed up people very quick. My PV was close to 3,000 in my first 2 months. I was doing really well with signing people up. But what happened after that bang, I had no idea how to help my customers. We were recommending different products. We didn't know about the triplex. There was a lot of things we didn't know, but even if I didn't know all that stuff, you can still learn as you earn, which is what all my friends who joined the same time as I did under the same upline, and the new friends I met in Plexus, that's what they were doing. They were learning as they were making money. But me and some of my team members, we got stuck in the negativity trap. We had a customer or 2 or 3 who didn't like the product, and we had no idea how to help them. They're just like, I'm not getting the results we want. So we're like, okay, there goes another customer. Another one bites the dust. Next, and we'd move on to the next person. We had no idea how to troubleshoot. Well, maybe we did, but we just, I don't know what we were thinking. But anyways, we didn't really know exactly how to help our customers to the fullest extent. But instead of learning and researching as much as we could, which we tried, but it just still wasn't working, because I was stuck in the negativity trap, and I would just be so negative about my upline, negative about my sideline mostly. Just why couldn't I have the success everyone else was getting? And there were some other girls who struggled with me, and they're diamonds now. And they were diamonds when I had hit gold. So backtrack again. I hit gold. I was very close to hitting gold 4 months after I started, but that's when everything kind of started to go to pot. And I didn't hit gold until it was like the 9-month mark. I think I was in Plexus for 9 months, and I hit gold, and then I stayed gold for an entire year. As a matter of fact, I lost all my points. I went down to 35 points. So I had hit gold, right at gold, 100 points, and dropped to 35 points, and I stayed around 35 to 50 to 20 points for the next year. During that time, I got pregnant, and I reached out to my upline, Lori Welch, and I was like, what do? I don't know why I'm not growing. What am I doing wrong? Are y'all sure you're having success? Are y'all's points going away too? And she reassured me, no, they've gone up every month since she started. And I'm like, what the heck? Y'all got some stuff going on that I don't. Some sort of problems in my end here, but I didn't realize I was the problem until in hindsight. And she would just tell me, she's like, read these books. And I'm like, I'm going to hit you over the head with these books. I don't want to read books. I want to know, what are y'all saying to your customers? What are y'all saying to get people to join your team? What are you saying? And why am I still stuck here losing points? And I knew how much money Lori was making. I knew my friends were making money, and I knew my mom had not had any migraines from the Slim. So I knew the products were working. I knew I was feeling better. I just didn't get why they weren't working for some people. And really what it turned out to be was my attitude, because as soon as I read those books, there was about 3 of them, I read those books during my pregnancy. I sat outside and I just soaked up the sun and read books all summer long. So I kind of took a 9-month break. Don't do it. I would probably be diamond by now if I didn't take a 9-month break, if I just kept going. Now, I posted on Facebook just to keep face, so everyone didn't think I was stopping and starting Plexus, because that's not good. You want to post consistently every day. So I still had people coming to me, but I wasn't really trying to I wasn't being, not really pushy, but kind of pushy enough. I wasn't passionate enough. I didn't have belief. I didn't have belief in the products. I didn't have belief in myself. And essentially, I really didn't have belief in the business model, even though I knew it could be awesome. And I really, really wanted it. Also, I was stressed. I just wanted it so bad for selfish reasons. I wanted my husband out of the Army. I hated our life. And I wanted some money so that we could just be together. So what happened? I didn't give up, for one thing. I did not give up because I knew I could have success. I sat there as a gold ambassador. I sat through 2 conventions as a gold ambassador, and I just listened to everyone. And I'd get excited just like everyone else, and oh yeah, I'm going to do this. But it didn't click till I did the personal growth, which was the reading and growing myself, because you can only go as far as you're willing to grow. And I had to grow as a person to be able to overcome that. But one thing every single diamond on stage said, every single one, they touched on the fact that if you do not quit and if you do not give up, you will make it to the top. And I'm like, I know it. I'm not going to give up. I'm a fighter and I'm going to do it. So I did. And I saw several of my friends just fall to the wayside, oh, we're just gold or we're just silver, we're just gonna quit, someone doesn't like the products. Instead of working on themselves, instead of reaching up to their upline who is successful, they quit. And they jumped from this company to that company to the next company, some going through 4 or 5 companies, and they're still not successful. And I don't consider myself the most successful person because I don't know. I'm prideful, but yet I can be humble. I don't even know how I got to be a Ruby ambassador, and I'm probably going to pass out when I become an Emerald because I don't know how the heck it happened, honestly. It's just like a light bulb went off and it clicked as I did the personal growth, as I struggled with customers who say they're not having success, but I'm like, why aren't they? What can I do to help them? Okay, this is detox. Let's get them through this detox and they're going to do amazing. So I dedicated like 3 months from November to January, and I helped one customer, and you know who you are, and I helped her get her results. I thought I might be killing her because she was pooping so much because she was detoxing, but I helped her, and I struggled through it all with her behind the scenes. I was researching like a mad woman, trying to learn how to help her because I knew these products could help her, and I knew God had put her in my path. And then come January, that's January of this year, and I was regaining my points as a gold ambassador, and I was about ready to re-hit gold. So I had lost all my points from a year, and I just sat there wallowing way below gold level, and then I was regaining my points slowly. And then I gave it all to God. I just said, look, if you want this to work, show me what I need to do. I'm going to bust my butt to make it work, but you do your part and I'll do mine, kind of thing. And I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to look at my back office. I'm not going to look and see what my rank is. I'm not going to look. Well, I had to look, not to stress out about rank, but to look and see, how my team was doing, what they needed, who I needed to contact, what day they joined, auto call on or off, all that sort of thing. And I looked and I was like, oh my gosh, I passed gold. In a month of dedicating it to God, having worked on myself, and just deciding I believed 100%, no matter what results people were getting or I wasn't getting or whatever, just focusing on the positive, I was like, oh my gosh, I just re-hit gold. And then the next month or the month after that, I didn't keep stock in my back office. I wasn't looking for promotions. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hit senior gold this month. How did this happen? And it was just a real turning point into knowing that I could do this. But at the same time, I'll be honest, I still struggle. Can I do this? Can I really hit Emerald? Oh my gosh, Diamond, that's a joke. Seriously? What the heck would I do with $100,000 a month? I'm just like really scary, honestly. But I have friends who are in the business with me and they're supportive and they're like, you don't need to worry about that. Just keep going. You're going to do it. And just knowing people believe in you, that helps too.